Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and I'm playing Granblue Fantasy today. And we are continuing the conquest of the T2 Raid series. And today I'm going to go ahead and challenge the light entry, Odin. Okay, right, it's right here. Looking at Odin. Takes a primal bit, which we have plenty of. Okay, now, as for our support summon, there's a few different options. I mean, I think if I had my ideal choice, I'd probably pick Serial, but he's not very common to see in support setups. What does this one do again? I don't remember. I think we just picked Bahamut. 150 or 250 Bahamut is not nearly as busted as 250 Lucifer. When it comes to just kind of normal content. Alright, so here's our setup. I should mention that our grid is a little out of date on the image. Instead of a Bahamut Dagger Nova, it's Bahamut Dagger Coda. Other than that, we're 100% accurate. I have 29 plus marks that I got from various raids that are on the dagger. Again, not that big a deal. It's just a little bit extra stats. So here's our team setup. Basically, oh, I should probably switch the order here, because Lelouch really likes to be fourth. Which will be horrible for optics, but I mean, that's not why we're here. And then we should put Cassius third, so we can get a buff off of Love Live for charge attacks. Okay. So yeah, what we're looking at here is the Love Live characters bring attack down, defense down, multi-attack up. Technically buff removal, but this boss doesn't buff itself. And it brings a damage cut, so that's pretty useful. Cassius just brings the damage. He is a skill nuker that should be able to hit some pretty hard numbers on turns when he has his supplementary damage up from his charge attack. And obviously Lelouch is an awesome buffer who just loves to stay out. Has a lot of utility. The multi-attack up from his second skill, defense down, and auto nukes from his first skill. Third skill, damage cut, plus some pretty strong buffs if you hit him on a full charge diamonds enemy. And our main character, we're going to be bringing Gravity Wave and Clarity in addition to the All-Star Tactical Shield. Clarity just because there are debuffs on this fight that you kind of need to deal with. And if Tactical Shield isn't up, yeah, it'll be bad. So, here we go. Let's give this a shot. Alright. So, it is notable that this boss has two targets. Sleipnir, unlike some of these other ones that we've seen, is actually quite tanky for a couple different reasons. One, it has 77 million health, which is quite a lot, and the most important factor is that it is dark. So we are fighting off element here if we're fighting Sleipnir. So my personal choice is going to be to just target down and try to focus down Odin, which only has 130 million HP. So we should be able to do okay on that. Man, I always feel weird when I look at my main character and do not have invisibleness. It's kind of nice to get the Lelouch buff to debuff success rate, because that means that our debuffs are a lot more likely to land for this fight. Also, Odin having 5 diamonds is pretty good for us. It means he spends a lot of his time not hitting hard. Not hitting hard. Okay. I think we just go. Okay, that actually wasn't so bad. Yeah, something about something that's nice about Cassius is his auto refresh of his first skill on every enemy charge attack, because that'll make it just output a lot more damage than you'd normally expect. I'm gonna go ahead and stick her here. We wanted to get the lunar eclipse out so we can have Cassius use his basically his full refresh rotation with the 70k damage supplemental, because that really does make his damage so much better. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and charge attack here. Yeah, you want Lelouch to charge attack whenever possible, because he can reset on the Druid system, and we can go ahead and get 50% cut and all my buffs up here. So that's pretty good. Go ahead and summon Sandalphon for attack up, I guess. But we get double duty out of the 50% cut, because both enemies are in at full diamonds. And then we go ahead and activate second skill there to get a little bit of supplemental. We do like supplemental damage, it's pretty strong. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our tactical shields back up. Main character was off, so we might as well get him up now. I should have used Love Life's third skill. It's all good. These things happen. We're getting pretty close to the defense cap, defense down cap anyway, because of Lelouch and Cassius is stackable. And it's also worth noting that Love Life's third skill does not affect Sleipnir all that much. Sorry about that. I might as well try, but the odds of actually hitting that debuff successfully are really bad. Okay. Ultimately, Odin is straight up the least tanky boss of this series, assuming that we're not taking out the ad or anything. Athena's pretty close, but Athena's ad is also a lot less tanky, so we don't have any real problem going after it. Okay, I think we charge attack here so we can get Cassius's full rotation on. Yeah, that looks good. We can get his full rotation with the supplemental damage going. Also, our dark damage, our dark setup does a lot more damage than it lets on immediately, because Lelouch has an additional buff that doesn't get calculated in damage calculations. We're gonna go ahead and use C2 so we can get a chain here. And we will delay using Love Life's second skill so we can get the extra value with Cassius, because we don't want to hit their supplement, because their supplemental has, what is it, like 25,000 as its damage cap. The Cassius is at 70,000, so we want to do that instead. The Petrify really does make the Odin not be able to charge attack very often. Okay, because I think we're actually going to hit this trigger, I'm going to go ahead and use this. Then we go ahead and debuff. And summon Sandalphon. Try to hit the 50% trigger this turn. There it is. Probably should have used Love Life 4th, but that's not that big a deal. Okay, charmed. No longer charmed. One of the reasons that I brought the clarity. We are ultimately pretty well prepared for this fight. I will say the summon call on 250 Bahamut does do a lot of damage. It doesn't feel like a particularly unfair amount, but it is a lot. Yep, okay. Okay, go ahead and hit gravity here. Go ahead and get our supplemental going. Yep, looking okay. Okay. Go ahead and do our full rotation here. Didn't mean to click on that. Yep. I don't see any reason not to just attack. Okay, we're looking alright. Once again, we have Chessmaster at the exact right time. Okay. Let's go ahead and summon C2. We should reapply some shields while we can. Okay. Summon Sandalphon. For what it's worth, these off-element damage cuts do not do anything to us, so we can just ignore them. We could remove one. Does this do something special on a success? No, it's actually neat. Free charge attack buff. That's not what they want. That's not what they wanted those there for. All right. Yes, we just charge attack here. Okay, I think now yeah, we'll go ahead and use this. And let's get our tactical shield on so we're not feeling so bare. How dare you? How dare you drain my charging bar? It's all good. These things happen. Okay. I like how we're just kind of passively dispelling all these buffs. Like Cassius's first skill just is a dispel, so it's not bad for us to just passively dispel these buffs. I'm gonna go ahead and summon this Carbuncle, just so I don't miss the timing for it. Oh, I should have used the third skill on Love Live. It's not that big a deal. Okay. Yep, let's do the thing. We're going for it. Even if we don't hit it, it's not that big a deal. %. There it is. So we hit the 10% while we had a 90% damage cut, which is pretty good. It does remove all of our buffs. That's not the end of the world. I should have waited one turn. Why did I do that? But for what it's worth, also, Druid system from Lelouch is undispellable. So, you know, Lelouch, that's Lelouch once again pulling his weight. Okay, we're gonna get another turn that's good use out of our damage cuts. We're gonna go ahead and summon C2 to get some shields going. And I'm gonna go ahead and use tactical shield so we can, or augment so that main character dodges. I just don't want to end up in a position where like everyone dies. Alright. We're good, we're good. Alright. Pretty nice to hit a fight that feels pretty easy. Alright, good stuff. It's pretty good. I appreciate it. Alright, so Gungnir, Sleipnir Shoe, Odin Summon. Those uncaps got unlocked. Once again, let's go check those weapons out in the shop. Alright, Gungnir. Yeah, this weapon's just not very good. It is a spear, so if you're having a trouble with light spears, you know, here's one. Sleipnir Shoe, this is a weapon that kind of is just for, it's for primal. It's a harp also, so it's like not a terrible thing to have one for like man-hand purposes, but it's not the best harp that you'll find. And so it's another one of those big garrison weapons that we saw one from Garuda also. These are just used mostly for your gacha grids that when you're challenging high difficulty content. Out of curiosity, what is my situation with light spears? Okay. Yeah, I think ultimately, just because we have a light spear, we're good to go. And I know that the light astral weapon is a spear, so that one will end up being the best choice, probably, for spearman hands. Alright, well. For once, pretty easy win. Didn't really have to struggle all that hard. That leaves us one final target in the T2 raid series, that being the Dark Contender, which I'm planning on recording immediately after I sign off here. So, man, if I hurry, I can even get it in time for Daily Reset. So, yeah, in any case, this has been Shadow SP. Once again, thanks for watching. See you next time. Signing off.